I got a badge. Good morning and welcome to another vlog. Exactly 7 days from today, 1 week from today is whenever I begin my new job. So we're really starting to count down the days on this unemployment era, which I personally have gotten very, very excited for. If you're new, hi, I'm Anna. I'm a social worker. I have previously been working in a juvie setting in mental health with incarcerated youth. And then I quit my job at the end of March and am beginning a new job, like I said, in a week where I will be a medical social worker working with children. So this week is kind of focused on getting prepared for the new lifestyle, getting prepared to work full time in a whole new setting, starting off the activities with going to the public library, which I think I go to the library every single video, but this one we're actually not returning books and picking up holds. I'm actually going to make use of their printing services because tomorrow I go for a pre-employment appointment with my new employer where they'll do like the TB test, they need vaccination, like immunization records, I'll get fitted for a respirator, like there's a couple things going on like that. And so they need printed off copies. They said bring printed off copies of your immunization records. And they're like, if you don't have them, it'll slow down the process by a lot. I'm like, oh no, because that's only going to be 6 days between what my start date's supposed to be. So I'm going to go print off my immunization records. I don't have a printer at home, which is why we're going to go support the local library by printing there. I did it, and I almost figured it out myself too. I feel like years at college doing the send the job to the printer, print release helped me, but I did have to ask for help because it was like I logged into the computer. You probably don't care. I logged into the computer and I was able to send it to the printer, and then I went to the back printer, and I feel like in college it's like then you start tapping on the little screen, and it's like, okay, you can select your job, but it was different here where then you had to log in to the computer by the printer and to select which of the documents you wanted to print, and then they had a little card reader next to it, so it was 50 cents to print, which was fine. But I feel good having those because it was kind of stressing me out just knowing that I didn't have a printer, and they were like, not having these can delay your start date. I could send them to you in email, but I got them physically printed out. We're all good. When I get home, I think I'm gonna get ready, eat, maybe drink a Celsius. I haven't done that yet before a run, but get ready for my run of the day. My current schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. The goal is to move for at least 30 minutes during the week, and then the Saturday runs are the ones where I'm just trying to reach a distance, which right now is ending up being smaller distances than what I'm running in 30 minutes during the week. I've used Nike Run Club, a couple of their guided runs, and I've liked it so far, so I think I'm gonna do one of theirs today. On Friday, I did your first long run because it was 35 minutes, which is right around my goal. And so today I think I'm gonna do your next long run in the guided trainings, which will be 40 minutes, which is kind of a lot, and it is hot and humid, so I'm kind of apprehensive for today's run, but hopefully it'll be good. Today was the longest that I've gone, time-wise, at once. I did take a couple walking steps, but I wouldn't say any for real walking breaks. This one hurt a lot more than my previous ones had, but I'm trying not to be hard on myself about that because I've had so many progressions in a row where each run was feeling better and better. So it just makes sense that obviously the journey is not just linear going straight up. So I was kind of taking joy in the pain in this one because it's okay, now I've gotten another bad one, hard one done that I finished, which is big. And I did another of the Nike Run Club guided runs, which I'm really, really grateful for because I honestly don't know for sure if I would have finished this one. Actually, I'm pretty positive I would not have finished this one if I was not being encouraged through my ears the whole time. So it hurt. It wasn't fun, but I did it, and that's what I'm trying to hold on to. I actually found out a few minutes before I went on that run today that one of my previous coworkers passed away this past weekend in a car accident, and that hit hard. I feel like we, and like just a collective we, can't catch a break as far as grief goes. I feel like things just keep happening. It was kind of okay timing though for me to at least find out about it, because then I was able to sort of process while I went on my run, and I don't even know the point of me sharing that necessarily. I guess just if you've lost anyone recently or know someone who has, I feel like there's so many of us who have been affected by grief recently. So obviously you're not alone in that. I'm thinking of you, feeling feelings with you. It did set more of a, I guess, somber mood for my day though. So I wanted to check in and let you know why, but I think I'm going to just pick up the vlog tomorrow instead of trying to pick up the camera later today at all. But what's exciting is I have been working on my Notion a whole lot. So tomorrow I will show you what I've been working on in my Notion. So you can look forward to that. The last time that I drove to the specific location that I'm going to today was whenever I was doing the job fair, literally 3 months ago, in that Doing Hard Things vlog. So I feel like there's some cute parallelism going on here. I don't know if they require masks still there because it's not actually like a clinical location. So I'm bringing one just in case. I got my folder with all my vaccination stuff going on, got my IDs. I also saw that it said that I'm going to be taking my employee ID picture today. So I got a little bit more ready in the face than I maybe would have if I didn't see that. I do not love getting, I mean, nobody loves getting blood taken, but like it's definitely something that's hard. But I've done it before. It's just been a while. Like I used to give blood, so like I can do it. It's just been a while. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my maps. I made sure to be super hydrated too because of the blood draw. And the last time that I came here, parking was so hard. Like there were so many people and not enough spots, but also that was like because of the job fair. I think there was a lot of people there, so hopefully it won't be an issue today. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know exactly what for, but I was probably tossing and turning for about an hour. So I did my little trick that like I occasionally do. I don't know if other people do this. If you do, let me know. But for some reason for me, whenever I can't fall asleep, if I just move like my pillow and blanket to the floor, I can immediately fall asleep. I don't know if it's like just a change of setting or if like somehow there's a mindset in my head of like, okay, once we're here, now we're sleeping, or what it is, but I slept on the floor for like 4 or 5 hours last night, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I moved myself back to the bed, which at that point, and I was like, oh wow, like the bed is so comfortable, like I can fall right back asleep. So weird night. But then I woke up at I woke up at like 6:30, probably got out of bed at 7 today. Made sure to have a good breakfast. Like I said, been hydrating, slowly got myself ready, so that was nice. There's not too much that I have to do today, but like just enough where I'm kind of feeling the like, okay, let's get things going type of feeling. So I'll check in with you after I finish my like pre-employee appointment. Let me cover up all the things I need to cover up before I show you. There, I got a badge. I look like a little chipmunk in my picture. I don't know how that happened to me. I really was trying to be like super calm, cool, collected, you know, like, and instead it comes out like But when I got there, I started with security, where they do like the different, you know, verification documents, your passport, all of that. And then security directed me to the clinic that's there. And there is where I did like my urine test. They vision tested, color tested, you know, the little like circles that have red background with like a green number in it. They did color testing, and then got my vitals done, got fitted for an N95. They told me I have a small face, and then went and did the actual lab where they took the blood. Honestly, I did so good. I thought I was really like, I was playing it cool, whatever. And she goes, "Why are you shaking?" And I was like, "I'm fine." I'm just pretending you're not doing anything over there. Pretending I don't know what's happening to this arm, but it was fine. And then I went to the little like station where they took the picture and got me my badge. much, which is so exciting. They put a little yellow ribbon on it. It says Care for Star on it, but apparently that yellow ribbon is to tell people that I'm new. So like if I'm walking around looking lost or something, they can be like, oh, she's new here. 6 days until I come back though for orientation, which they said that my recruiter will give me all the details for, so excited for that. It's starting to feel real. If it's been a second since I said it, I don't remember if it has or not, but I'm going to be a medical social worker working with children and pediatrics in a specialized care unit. All medical. My previous job was mental health. This is not that kind of hospitalization. It truly is like for medical diagnoses, and so I'm still kind of learning what the actual role itself will consist of and what the day-to-day will look like, but it sounds a lot of that you are assisting the family from when they come in contact with the hospital to when they are discharged, helping them navigate the system, working interdisciplinarily, kind of connecting all different disciplines to each other, so working alongside doctors, nurses, child life specialists, music therapists, anyone else who's there. My position will be just strictly full-time. I'm not sure exactly what the hours each day are, but it'll be like 8 to 4:30 or something like that, 9 to 5. Well, the classic 9 to 5, meaning like I'll have weekends off, I'll have holidays off, I'll be accruing PTO, and also my job role specifically is not heavy in discharge planning. Now, I'm sure that there will be some discharge planning or like assistance in discharge planning that will wiggle its way in there just because I feel like that comes with the territory, but I know sometimes hospital social workers are very, very focused in discharge planning, but where I'm at, they actually have specific discharge planners. So I'm sure that the social workers work with them, but my job won't be discharge planning entirely. It does seem too that when I start, it'll be like a hospital-wide orientation that I begin with, and then after that there'll be a like social work specific orientation, and then I'm sure there'll be social work specific training, so it'll be a while before my feet are really on the ground really doing the things, but I'm so looking forward to that because with my previous job, they didn't even give me an orientation. Like they had scheduled it, and then it was like 5 minutes before when I was supposed to go to orientation, I like emailed because they never let me know where the location was, and was like, hey, which room are we meeting in for our orientation? And they're like, oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore. And so I was like, okay. So I never got any kind of orientation, which meant that I like didn't know how to do anything as far as like being an employee goes, which just was, you know, a struggle, ended up being a struggle. So I'm loving all the training. Please train me. I've spent a lot of the day filming and editing videos because I'm trying really hard to have like several set and scheduled so that once full-time work starts, it's not like as big of a load. Like I just already have some work done, and then also going on vacation in a couple of weeks, so it's just kind of good to front load, I feel like. But I have spent a lot of time with my Notion, as I told you. I think I'm just gonna screen record on my phone because that feels the easiest. So far this Notion is just like a compilation of various different, like so many different people's templates that then I like entirely altered. I feel like Notion is something you just have to sit down and play with a whole lot. I don't feel like entirely comfortable in it yet. There are definitely still things I want to improve in my own, but I also feel like so many little organizational tracking things are kind of set in place in a way that I really am enjoying it. So here's my homepage. I just made that cover. I felt like it was summery, had good colors in it. You can see my little affirmation to start that I love what is happening to me right now. I talk more about that in a post-grad video that will be coming up after this one. This picture found on Pinterest. I feel like it just fits my like new era. That's what I made, a Pinterest board called My New Era, but I'm trying to have it be like a vision for when I start work and start full-time and everything again. Also headed into the summer. So I have my 2023 goals here. All of these you know, so I guess some of them are surprises if they're checked off, but I'm gonna go over that in a reset video coming up. But I figured just having them kind of front and center would at least remind me what my goals are. This little weekly routine section here, I'm going to add on to as I can more so, but something that I'm so looking forward to is having a weekly routine. With my previous job, something that I didn't know negatively affected me so much was my inconsistent day-to-day schedule and working on weekends, working on holidays. I never fully got to have like, okay, today's a Sunday reset, like today's this specific thing, this is specific thing. And I really want to have like a set weekly routine because I think it helps categorize things into days in a way that my brain just needs and desires. So for example, like if Sunday is going to be laundry day, then that relieves the burden on me throughout the rest of the week of like, oh no, there's dirty clothes in the laundry bin, like maybe I should start laundry now. Instead it can just be, okay, Sunday is laundry day. Or if Saturday is planned meals day, then it's like, okay, on Saturday I know I'm planning meals, so I don't need to worry about meals until then. I think sticking things into boxes is just gonna help me, is my thought, and it's something I'm really looking forward to. Kind of been hearing people talk about theirs recently, so that's how like Sunday I have reset, laundry, planned food. I don't really know what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays overall overarching words are gonna be, but I'll show you a weekly routine routine that I've made. Friday, I want to start doing things on Fridays. I feel like it's so easy to be like, oh, I'm tired on Friday, I'm just gonna sleep, but then like I don't actually do anything the rest of the weekend, especially because then Saturday mornings I would wake up and go to work and I don't have to do that anymore. But if it can be like, okay, Friday social, like Saturday rest, Sunday reset, whatever the routine is that works out for me, I'm looking forward to finding one that works for me. And you can see here I have my pages, so I'll go into those in a second. A little picture I found on Pinterest of a children's hospital. Again, just aiming for that new era. And then June, July goals, I don't know for sure yet. These are just kind of ideas, and I'm kind of trying to like write them down as I think of them, so that once I do that reset video and really sit down and really finalize my goals, I'll have an idea of what I've been thinking about. So I'm kind of thinking about having a goal be like no phone at night in bed or in the morning, which usually comes more naturally when I am in a routine and I am working. Right now, being unemployed, I've just been on my phone, I feel like all the time. Like when I wake up, it'll be like an hour. When I get into bed, it'll be like an hour at night. And then my different like long run goals. Okay, so the different pages, weekly agenda has been a favorite of mine. So this first page here is like an actual to-do list, just going through the week. So we can see yesterday I wanted to print my immunizations, 30-minute run, plan all of the videos that I was trying to film this week. I listened to a podcast that I was specifically doing for a video, find and listen to like other post-grad contents that I'm making that video. And then I also wanted to get to page 222 of my book. Today I have my pre-hire appointment. I want to finish my book. I haven't done that yet. Film the termination video. I filmed the post-grad video. I've edited the post-grad video, do a little check mark, and I'm gonna go to the gym and do arms because I'm not running today. And then we kind of see the rest of the week. I just have various like film, edit, email people, just kind of organized. But what I'm excited about, and you can see here, is in the weekly routine one is something that I'm going to add on to. Like it's definitely not full yet, but kind of how I was talking about having the different activities each day. So like Sunday, the reset routine, I just have things that I would like to do, and I think it'll be fun just to have like everything written down in one place so I like know my goals for that day, and so that I don't have to overdo it that day. So example, like Sunday, stretch out in the morning, like wash and put away clothes, just make sure that a closet is pretty organized. That doesn't mean like deeply go in and find donations and everything, just like, are there shirts on the floor? Okay, pick them up. Brain dump if there's things on my mind, change sheets, wash sheets, weekly to do, plan week. If there's like any spills in the fridge and freezer, can just take care of it Sunday during that reset, meal plan, grocery list, stock up, organize pantry, just if things are going wacky, vacuum, dust, clean kitchen, declutter inbox, pay credit cards, and also have a wind down. So like if that's gonna be like, okay, Sunday is my reset, there's definitely gonna be things that fit in outside of those hours, but like also I know, okay, like the sheets are gonna get changed on this day. I don't know where Monday, oh, I might have to change this. On my laptop, it goes side to side, but I'm seeing now that it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't have too many other things other than like Mondays are gonna be easy runs, Tuesdays easy runs, Tuesday evening just finalize Wednesday uploads. There's a couple things like that. Saturday morning long run, stretch and recovery is the plan. Friday evening finalize Sunday upload. So I'm just excited to build upon that and find a routine that really works for me. And then some of the other pages, like the money page, is just where I'm keeping track of things that I might like to buy, so that I have a place that's like, okay, once I start getting income, these are the things that I have thought about wanting, thought about needing. And then I can also evaluate like, okay, do I still really need this? Like a new vacuum. I have several shoes that I've been looking at that are sitting here. I think I also want to go to a running store nearby though and get like a true gait analysis, because honestly the shoes that I got, the Hoka's, I think they're really good for walking. I don't think they're my perfect running shoe, and I think I would just like to have like an expert opinion, because maybe they actually are, but I would like to have like an expert opinion so that I can be set up the best to train for runs. And then with the runs I have, oh, you can see it so much better on the laptop than on here. I guess I can click on it and show you, but I'm putting like each date, that's 2.68 miles, 12 minutes, 6-second pace, so total 32:25. So I'm doing all of that for the ones I've already done, and then like upcoming ones like this Saturday long run, 2.5 miles. So I'm just keeping track of it there. A couple of those things look better on the laptop than they do on the phone, but that's been my Notion, so that's been fun to organize, because it's also kind of getting me excited for the job era that is to come. Maybe in the next video I'll show you my Pinterest board that I've been making, so we can kind of talk about goals going into a new job life. Or maybe I'll save that for the reset video. I don't know, we'll just have to see. I feel like recent weeks have really proved to me that I could never like successfully work from home, because this morning so far I have gotten so much work done as far as editing goes, both for my own videos and then also still working on that interview project that I was a few weeks ago, which I'm not sure when that's going to be like ready and available to view, but as soon as it is I will definitely let you know. But I have just been sitting and working, but I've been on the couch all day, so in my head I'm like, oh, I haven't done anything, when really it's like, no, I've been working for many hours, but I'm very much looking forward forward to when I am in person working again. Even though it is Wednesday, I think that I'm going to walk instead of run today. I've been fighting some pretty nasty blisters, and I think I've kind of had to change my mindset a little bit, because in my head it was like, okay, like I can do more than what my training plan is calling for me to do, so I'm going to do more. But I'm kind of having to remember that getting back into running, like running isn't just cardio work, and it's not just leg muscle work. It's also, my feet are not used to like pounding on pavement like that. My feet aren't used to being rubbed by tennis shoes like that. Just like various like joints. Like there's so much more that goes into running than just like, oh, since I can push a little harder, I should. So I think I am going to try to not go above my training plan, as I kind of have been doing. Like even earlier this video, I think I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a 35-minute run. I'm only supposed to do 30, but I'm gonna do 35. And then I did 42 on Monday. But I have time to build up, and so there's no use in like over exerting and overusing anything in an unsustainable way. And so I'm going to take the day off to kind of give blisters some time to heal, and then Friday I'll make sure to just go for the amount that I'm supposed to, which is 30 minutes at this point. And then once I get any kind of paycheck, I do want to, I forget if I mentioned this, I do want to go to a running store and get properly fitted and figure out which shoes are properly good for me. The shoes that I just got, like the Hoka's that, you know, I went through so much effort to get, I love them regardless. And even if they're not going to be perfect running shoes, I still don't have like everyday tennis shoes either, like just to wear to the grocery store or anything like that. So even if they're not going to be like maybe my perfect running shoes, I'll definitely still wear them, and I'm not returning them or anything, because I do really like them. Right now they're giving me a lot of blisters though, but that could in part just be because I have to get used to running again, or it could be because I need to be fitted better. And so whether it's my actual job paycheck that comes first, that fake retirement account that I had to go get notarized for and everything, or like social media money that comes next, the next time I get something, I want to go get myself fitted for shoes.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me.
Moscato, please. Yeah. Fried, please. Yeah.
Have you been noticing?
If I love you harder than I've ever done before, maybe I'll belong.
Thank you.
Somewhere above the water, my lungs are tired from running for a long time. My feet got blisters.
I didn't know if I just could because it was closer.
If I love a little harder. If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall.
After my walk, I met up with Zach and we went to a.bea.s, which is a favorite restaurant in Avondale Estates. They have arepas. I got empanadas today. And then stopped by Publix just to grab a few things. Those blue true fruits, they're chocolate covered frozen fruits. And I always look at them and they always just feel so expensive because it's like $8 for like a tiny bag with like 5 blueberries inside. But we went to Publix and they were buy one, get one free. And even as we were walking into Publix, I was like, it would be just like a sign if those fruits are buy one, get one free. The frozen fruits are buy one, get one free, so we got some. And then also Zach loves Fresca, like he'll drink like a little glass of Fresca every night. The Frescas were also buy one, get one free. So this is literally just like our Publix week. I feel like it's been a while since we've had just like a slow week in the life type of vlog, and so I'm kind of glad that we did. Obviously the week, you know, had ups and downs, like the mood was slow for certain types of reasons, but the next vlog when I pick it up will really be the countdown to a new job. It'll be entirely like preparing for the new job because I begin on Monday. So I'm really excited. Good things coming as always. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you always. I'm so glad you're here, and I'll see you next time.